Hi friends, welcome to Homeopathic Care. We care for you, and I'm Dr. Jyothi Kannan. Are you having piles and you don't know what to do about it? Then of course homeopathy is there to help you, and this video is especially made for you. Have you been recommended by your surgeon that you just do an operation for your piles? Then surely homeopathy is there to help you from the surgeon's knife too. For piles or hemorrhoids, homeopathy works best. But before knowing about that, you have to know some basic facts about what is piles, what are the type of piles, and most important, if you stay continued till the end, then you are going to get a bonus tip, that is which homeopathic medicines are used for curing piles by homeopaths. Of course, always show to a homeopath first before taking the medicines, and don't directly take counter prescription, which is not recommended. So let's start about piles. If you have not yet subscribed, please do subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to hit the notification button, which is like a bell, because every time I upload a video you will be able to see it, and I always upload videos which are very beneficial for you. So stay tuned to the last. So let's go with the point. So what is pile? Piles is nothing but an inflamed tissue which consists of the muscles and the arteries and veins and the smooth muscle of the lining of the anus and rectum, and this is created by the increased pressure put in that area, in the anus and rectal area. Now there are two types of piles, that is internal piles and external piles. And how does the doctor understand? See, there is a line called as pectinate line. Anything above that becomes an internal pile, because that area of the anus and rectum is lined with the same as that of the intestine, and below the pectinate line is called as external piles, because that area is just like that of the skin. So that's how a doctor differentiate. Now let it be internal or external piles, the pain felt in both is the same and is horrifying. I do understand your difficulty. So the piles, what causes piles? Most commonly asked question. Many people have a concept that it is constipation only which causes piles, but believe me, extreme constipation and diarrhea both can cause piles. People who are obese have more tendency to get piles. People who sit in the toilet, because we basically have a feeling that if you want to go with your daily activities, go to the toilet in the morning itself. Even though you don't get the nature's call, you just make it your call to just sit in the toilet and strain till you pass the stool. Now when you strain for stool, you sit in the toilet for a long time, then becomes one of the major reason for you to have piles. That is also one of the major reason why even kids get piles, called as juvenile piles, because parents tell them go to the toilet before going to the school. So too much of pushing yourself for passing stool is one of the main reasons to get piles. People who have irritable bowel syndrome, who have frequent diarrhea, also get piles. People who have cancer of rectal area can get piles. So these are some of the reasons why you get piles. People who have, the most important reason is who have low fiber diet. For example, you don't take vegetables, fruits, and you take only meat, and then that might be one of the main reasons why your own diet, and if you are not drinking water, this will add on to it, which will be one of the main reasons for getting piles. Once you have piles, the most common question which comes is that what will be the symptoms? Of course, the symptom is pain, the big thing. The pain can be burning or sticking type of pain or stitches, pain, itching, swelling, protrusion, bleeding. These are some of the main symptoms of piles. Now let's go up to the diet in piles. There are, of course, increase the fiber in your diet, but there are some don'ts which you should not do when you are having piles. For example, you should not eat too much of red meat. Don't take more of fiber, and avoid food which is less in fiber. Avoid too spicy, too salty. Avoid food which is made of white flour, that is maida, because it makes your stool more hard and it is not easy to digest. So very important that you follow these tips. Avoid alcohol, avoid caffeinated drinks, avoid cokes, like people who are crazy for Coca-Cola, Pepsi, Mountain Dew, all such drinks might be one of the reasons why you are having piles. And if you are having piles, you have to stop taking this, then take a proper medicine, get back your life, and then you can think might be taking it occasionally. So these are some of the things about diet too. Now let's come to the most important part, that is how is homeopathy going to help you if you have piles. In homeopathy we have some excellent medicines. Of course there are many medicines, it depends entirely on what symptoms you tell to the doctor that he is going to prescribe that for you. The first best medicine which comes in any homeopathic doctor's mind is of course Aesculus hippocastanum or Aesculus. Now this medicine is also called as horse chestnut, and the most important point about this is that the piles will be very severe. There will be burning, itching, bleeding, especially along with increased urging, with constipation. Most important symptom on which a homeopathic doctor thinks of Aesculus is when with the piles you have got severe backache, where you can't stoop or you can't bend and you can't walk. Then of course Aesculus is one of the best remedies for it. It's a very good remedy for varicose vein and many other such conditions. That's why, as I always tell, when you go to a homeopathic doctor, he takes your whole case and depending on that he prescribes the most similar medicine for you, which will cure you of all your ailments. The second best remedy which is thought about homeopathic doctors when you have piles is Aloe Soc or aloes it is called. Now this medicine is especially effective when the person has got loss of that sphincter, the one in which like you don't want to pass stool, you hold your stool, that sphincter mechanism becomes weak and sometimes involuntary stools may pass. Especially there will be severe burning, pain, bleeding, itching. There will be, the piles will just look like a bunch of grapes. And most important, like how does a homeopathic doctor think of aloes is when along with piles you are better by washing it with cold water, then that means that aloes might be the remedy which will help you out. The third best remedy which is most commonly prescribed by homeopaths for piles is Noxomica. Now this medicine is an excellent medicine for piles, especially when people have got severe urging for stool. They want constantly to pass stool. They go to the toilet, they sit for some time and only little scanty stool is passed, only a small piece is passed. And after a small piece is passed, you are totally unsatisfied, you come out. Now after some time you again feel like going to the toilet. So this increased urging when you want to pass stool constantly, this Noxomica is the medicine. So if urging is there, Noxomica is a medicine, especially when the pain is more severe in the morning, when along with piles you have got severe burning, itching, bleeding, all this condition, Noxomica is an excellent medicine. The next most best medicine which is thought by homeopathic doctors is of course Carbo Veg. Now Carbo Veg is a remedy which is thought of by homeopaths when along with piles you have severe gas problem. That is when you will have severe flatulence, you are passing gas from down, but every time you pass the gas you will be experiencing severe pain when even you pass the gas, not only the stool, even when you pass the gas you have severe pain. So with flatulence which is very hot and painful, with painful piles, of course Carbo Veg is a medicine. The next best medicine which is thought by homeopathic doctor is Muriatic Acid. When every time a person goes to pass urine and unknowingly passes stool also, when there is severe burning pain, when there is severe stitches there, a very good medicine when females especially get piles during pregnancy, and during pregnancy you can't take any medicine because it should not harm your child, and this homeopathic medicine will cure you of your piles and it is not at all harmful. There is no side effects. You can, any pregnant mother with piles during that time can take Muriatic Acid. So it's an excellent medicine. But these are not only this, there are so many other medicines, homeopathic medicines, which are excellent for piles. Depending on what symptoms you have, the homeopathic doctor determines. I hope you have liked my video. If you like my video, please do share, subscribe and like and hit the notification button so that every time I upload a video you will be able to watch it. So stay tuned for more friends. Stay happy and healthy. Bye.